All right, Earth signs, what's up? I hope everybody is in good, positive energy. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you make this, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. I'm like, man. This is gonna be the love reading for my Earth signs. So, my Capricorns, my Taurus, and my Virgo. All right. What is going on? So remember, this is a general reading, so it's not gonna apply to everyone. Just take what resonates. If this doesn't resonate, make sure you watch your rising and your moon as well. This is all about love. Hopefully, the music in the background is not loud, but I need the music. It helps me to channel in deeper. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. We started with Capricorn. Make sure you guys check out my book too, The Emerging Butterfly: Begin Your Spiritual Awakening. It's all about teaching people what you need to know when going through an awakening. The website is www.rashadking.com. It's going to be in the description as well. Now, Capricorn, you might not fuck with me after this. You might say, you know what? Forget your book and everything else, because Capricorn, you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. That's why you're going through a tower moment right now. Let me get through pulling out the rest of the cards, because you're in regret and everything. Let me see. Oh, man. It's like Capricorn, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck is going on? Because you balancing things, you're holding on to the. Oh my God! I hope this is not going to be another crazy dark reading. It's like, okay. Let's go and get this challenge position, because I'm kind of ready to get out of Capricorn energy. No offense, Capricorn. Some of these energies, man, when doing divination, you have to be really careful, and you have to make sure that you cleanse before and after, because you don't want these energies to stick with you. That's the one thing about it. Divination is like an opening of portals. You don't want this energy to stick on you. You want to make sure that you're cleansing yourself, and that's why I don't like when the readings are so dark and stuff like that, because it's like man, I don't want this shit to follow me. Like I don't want no dark stuff to be following me. It's like, Capricorn, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So, Capricorn, you are at fault here in this relationship. And this is one of the reasons why you have a tower moment. Let me see. This is the original card at the bottom of the deck. And then even mysteries, and even Capricorn, you doing something you're not supposed to be doing, and you could have been doing something to a very spiritual person with the star card here. Somebody that is very spiritual. That's someone very spiritual. Someone that's very like a priest, like some type of priest or something like that. You could have been doing something to them, and you could have been doing something to them to affect their love. And now because of that, it's affecting your energy. So I'm like, okay, Capricorn is doing some stuff they're not supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna keep these in order how they came out, so I can go back to it later. Oh, but that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna originally take this one so I can clarify. Come on, Capricorn. You're going through a huge tower moment, that things are breaking down in your life. Let me tell you this, and I hope you listen to this message from beginning to end, because when the tower moment come out, the tower moment just don't come out of the blue. The tower moment never comes out of the blue. The tower moment always comes after the judgment card, which means when you got the judgment card, which is saying literally in your life, when you got the judgment card, there was warning signs telling you, you need to stop this. You need to stop this. You don't need to do this. You need to stop this. You don't need to do this. And when we ignore the judgment card, when we ignore the signs that spirit is given to us, that Igun, which is the spirit that walks with us, our spirit guides and our ancestors, when we ignore that wisdom and when we ignore that warning, that's when the tower moment comes out. And the tower moment is an abrupt change. The tower moment, so to me, when we see the judgment card is not necessarily saying that judgment is about to come on us now. Sometimes the judgment card is there just to remind us that there's about to be judgment if we continue on this path. Sometimes it is that it's like, okay, you're going to get a judgment right now. But to me, it seemed like the judgment card could have came out in your life that it told you, like, if this is cheating or something like that, it's like it was keep telling you, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing this. You need to think about your partner. You need to think about your family. You need to think about this. And this, when we ignore it, now the tower card come out, and this is the judgment is a warning. This is the actual punishment. This is the actual striking down of your ego, the striking down of your pride, the striking down of your arrogance, the striking down of you ignoring my wisdom, of you ignoring my guidance, of you ignoring what it is that I told you that you needed to do. And now, since you didn't listen, I'm about to take you all the way down to your foundation. Because that's what the tower card is. The tower card is God is sending that lightning bolt to hit this tower, and it's saying everybody is about to jump out. Everybody is about to jump ship. Everybody is about to jump ship. And this kind of remind me of what the ancestors are saying. This is like Jonah. This is like Jonah in the Bible. Is that when Jonah was on the ship, when he wasn't supposed to be on the ship, there was so many things that happened to the people that was on that ship, that God was literally attacking that. And God said, and Jonah told the people, look, God want me, just throw me overboard and everything is going to go back to normal. Capricorn, you did something. And people are about to throw you under the bus. You are about to get sacrificed. That somebody is about to throw you under the bus. That it is something that you did, and now because of this, the tower moment is coming. And in everybody's mind, they're going to say, well, I'm not throwing you under the bus because I hate you. I'm throwing you under the bus because this shit is here because of you anyways. And that if we do something to you, it's a possibility that the gods is going to have mercy on us. And so you're being thrown overboard, that you're going to be the sacrifice, that people are going to say, even though it could have been other people helping you and things like that, you're going to be the one that they throw under the bus. And so, like, because this is a love reading, but I think that this is picking up this is a love reading. And I want to say the only way, I think that you could have been doing magic. I think you could have been doing magic in here. And this is one of the reasons why you are being thrown under the bus. That they're completely throwing you under the bus. That they're like, this was your idea. You were the ringleader behind this. You were the one that told us to do this. Because it's something about Capricorn. In this situation, you were very arrogant. You were very arrogant. Your crossing energy is saying you just rushed into this. It was something that you rushed into and you were just like, oh, I got this. I've been doing this for years. I'm a professional. I got this shit down pat. But now we're saying that you are in deep regret. And if you're not there, you're about to be there. That you're about to be in deep regret. That, you know, these energies are completely opposite from each other, but yet they're in the same placement. And so it's like you rushed into something, and it's saying that when you have the Knight of Swords rushing in, you rush into something without doing your homework. You rush into something without following all the proper steps and procedures. You rushed into something not having all of the knowledge and wisdom, and you just rushed in. And you were like, oh, I got this. I've been doing this for years. Boom. But now it's like when you got there, it's like, wait a minute. You know, I don't know why. Spirit told me, Spirit is using the analogy of David and Goliath. And you know, the Spirit said that you rushed in like David. That you were like, you know, I have slain many giants. And you rushed in to slay the giant, and Spirit said when you got there, you were like, oh shit, this is not a giant. This is a fucking God. How do I destroy a God? And so it's like, you weren't prepared for this, and it's like, if you would have took your time, if you would have did your research, if you would have did your divination, you would have known that what you were running into, you should have never ran into. You should have never ran on that path. And that's what it's saying. It's saying that you ran into something without thinking about this thing, and now you're going to be in deep sorrow. You're going to end up being in deep regret, because you're going to say, why the fuck did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I not just do a simple GPS search? Why did I not just do simple research, and I would have known that that location was a do not enter, that that location was a you will never return, that that location is a location that it will completely destroy you, and now it's attacking not only you, but everyone that you have in your tower is now being destroyed, that you have everyone in your life that's being affected by a choice that you made. So let's say that this is a relationship. With this relationship, you could have been with somebody that this person was taking care of everything. That they was taking care of your family, they was taking care of your kids, they was taking care of the finances, they was taking care of the cooking and the cleaning and all of this other stuff. That this person took care of everything. But now since you screwed them over, now you lost all that stuff. Now it's like, who's gonna feed me? Who's gonna iron my clothes? Who's gonna do this? Nobody. You lost everything, Capricorn. You should have thought about what you did before you did it. You have as your crowning energy, you did something to the Queen of Cups. And it's a possibility that you didn't know that this was the Queen of Cups. And I think that's the thing here, is that it's just like what Spirit was saying. You rushed in, thought that you were going to see a giant, but you end up being met by a God. And it's like, you know nothing about this God. You don't know how to calm them down. You don't know how to do anything. And it's like, now you're being attacked. You're wounded, you know, and it's like all you had to do was your homework. And so you rushed in without looking. You just rushed in and you probably rushed in without consulting anyone. And that's another reason why they are throwing you out. That's another reason why they are throwing you under the bus, because they are saying, you the one did this to us. You brought this problem to us. You told us to do this. So you did something to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, healing energy, And the Queen of Cups could be a very strong divine feminine. You have it paired with the Two of Pentacles, which means you tried to juggle this Queen of Cups and you tried to bring her, obstacles and things like that. And one of the things you could have done is you tried to keep this person stuck in the past. You tried to cause a lot of delays. But now the Hangman is here and it's saying that you are going to be judged because this is about to surrender. It's saying that this is about to stop. That God is putting an end to this. That there's going to be a sense of peace now for the Queen of Cups. But while the Queen of Cups is going through peace, you're going to go through turmoil. You're going to go through so much stuff because of what you've done. And it seemed like, like I said, this is, I think, a simple mistake of you not doing your homework. You didn't realize, you didn't think this thing through. It was something that you did not think through. You have in your challenge position, my God, you have the Ten of Cups. It's saying that love is basically going to be non-existent for you. You're going to have a challenge in love going forward. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse, it talks about a lack of inner joy. It talks about you constantly being dissatisfied. It talks about you constantly being just irritated, agitated, because your wishes are not being fulfilled at this time. Now, with the Magician card present with this, and the Sun card is here. And the Sun is the highest card in the deck. And to the Sun, the Moon, and the stars, to me, it represents universe. It represents God. You have the Sun that is representing your masculine male energy, like Obatala, or Jesus if you practice Christianity. And then you have the Moon representing the feminine energy like Yemaya. And then you have all of the other Orishas and all of the, the other deities that is being represented by the stars. And so with the Magician being present, I don't know why I'm keep picking up on this. I really try not to say a lot of stuff about magic and stuff like that because it scares people. And people don't realize how much magic is out there and how much people practice. And so I try to always, I try to never say it directly. But for whatever reason, this time around, Spirit is like, no, it needs to come out. Capricorn, there's a strong possibility that you have been doing magic. And if this is not magic, you remember, I'm not going to say if this is not magic, this is magic. But there is different forms of magic. You have magic on a lower level that is only physical, that is only manipulation, deception, lies, deceit, trickery. That you put this person through all of this shit and play mind games, and it gives the effect as if it's magic as a potion magic. And then you have your middle form of magic, which is like, to me, your kitchen witch, which is doing, like your love spells with the candles, and doing your wish spells, taking your cinnamon, your nutmeg, and your bay leaf, and writing that person's name down 7 times, and then flipping the paper and writing your names on there 7 times, putting the ingredients in there and burning it, and putting it, or using it to mix herbs and stuff together, and doing candle work and stuff like that. And then you have your higher form of magic, where now you're sacrificing animals and you're playing with people, visions and dreams, and you're trying to implant things into their mind as if it's a reality or if it's a deity that is talking to them, but the whole time it's you using your magical tricks trying to play somebody like a puppet. And so regardless of what level that you tried to use, you use magic here. And I really feel that with the next card, that it's a possibility you use the highest. That even if you don't know how to do this, you could have consulted like a high priest or something and use magic in some type of form to like keep this relationship, to keep somebody all to yourself. But now it backfires, and especially with the Tower moment where Spirit is like, you know, not only are you gonna get it, but your whole house is gonna get it. It's more than you. That it's other people could have helped you with this ritual. That they could have helped you with this ritual, and now you're being judged for it. And it's more than being judged for it. You are literally in the middle, as I'm speaking, receiving heavy karma for the role that you played in this. And it seemed like you were the ringleader in this, because people are like, you know, Spirit said, this is like Jonah and the whale, that they're throwing you overboard because they're saying you are the ringleader, that you told us to do this, that we would have never did this if it wasn't for you. So you are being caught up in something, Capricorn. You're really getting ready to get caught up in something. And then another thing that Spirit told me too with this combination, then let me show you the last card first, and then I got to hurry up before I forget this. And then you have the Sun card. So I have to speed it up because Spirit talks so fast, and you know us as humans, we sometimes can't keep up with all of this that Spirit is saying. But Spirit is saying this as well, that you did something to mess up a happy home. When you look at this card, you have the mother and the father and the children playing in the background. Spirit is saying that you did something to mess up a home. That you could have seen somebody and you said, I want this person to myself. And so with this being in your challenge position, and with the Tower card here, you could have used magic to break up this happy home so that you can get a wish fulfilled. But the wish fulfilled is in the reverse for a reason. So it's saying that, number one, when you cause this person to break up and to leave the relationship, you went into an instant karma. And it was in that moment that was your red flag, that it was like, you need to let this person go. With the Nine of Cups being in the reverse, which is the wish fulfilled, Spirit purposely cursed this connection, that when you received this person, your spell worked. But Spirit made this thing so toxic that you will never have this person. And that was supposed to be your warning sign to let this person go so that they can go back to their happy home. That Spirit purposely troubled this person's mind. That Spirit purposely troubled this person's path. That even though you did magic to successfully get this person is constantly cheating on you. This person is constantly looking at other people. This person is constantly yearning to get back to the connection that you forcefully took them from, that you ripped them from, that you purposely used your magic and ripped this person from their happiness. And Spirit said, from the beginning, I'm going to curse this. I'm going to curse this so that you can know without a shadow of a doubt that this is not blessed by God, that this is not blessed by your spiritual team. And this is where I come to what Spirit was trying to tell me of why I was rushing. That Spirit is saying, because of this magic, your spiritual team has retreated. So it's like, no matter what magic you try to do going forward, it's pointless. Your spiritual team is not about to bless your magic. Any magic that you do going forward right now, while you are under this cloud of judgment, none of your magic will manifest. None of your magic will make it past your front door. That you are just literally lighting a candle for the ambiance now. because nothing is going to work. It's saying you can go back to the high priest and everything else, and Spirit is saying, I'm going to trouble every last person that you are connected with until you do right by me. Until you go back and fix what it is that you did, everything in your life will be troubled. This is going to be a period in your life, Scorpio, oh my gosh, you're not a Scorpio. Oh my God, you could be the witch from the Scorpio reading. Capricorn, you need to read the reading on the Scorpio. I don't know why I just said Scorpio. This is Capricorn. Capricorn, you could be one of the witches from the Scorpio reading. Because the Scorpio reading is specifically talked about somebody doing magic to trap a Scorpio, and they used a high priestess, and it was the same thing. It was a sacrifice magic to keep Scorpio trapped. But as you can see in these readings, God is not playing. God is not playing. In my religion, we have a deity called Ochosi. Ochosi is the god of karmic justice, and Ochosi don't like shit like this. When you try to do something to eliminate somebody's free will that Olodumare gave to us, that Olarum and Olafi shined down on us and gave us, you are going to be judged for that. You will be punished for that. God is like, who are you, a human being, to take away what I have given? Who are you? Who are you to try to play God and to try to end somebody's life? Who are you? And now because of this, you are going to go through a death yourself. Now because of this, you are going to go through an emotional, mental, energetic death. That it is going to attack your free will because that's what you took. It's going to attack your ego because that's what you have. And it's going to attack your pride, and it's going to shatter everything in your life into your arrogance, and everything else is none detected. Because your arrogance is the thing that got you in this. You are very arrogant, Capricorn. This is a very arrogant energy to rush into a battle without doing your research prior. That is a very arrogant energy. It's like, Capricorn, who are you? And one of your problems is you think that you are more than what you are. You want to be the Queen of Cups so bad, but you're not. You're just a page. That's what Spirit said. You're just a page. And that was one of the reasons why you had to consult a high priest. And it's even woe on the high priest, because who are you to carry out such a plan without thinking this thing through and without asking Capricorn's questions? We just can't accept people money and say, oh, I'm going to do this ritual for you. No. Why do you need this ritual done? Who are you doing this ritual on? Let me do divination and see what this person is in the spirit. Because if we fuck with the wrong person, we all getting it. And it looked like every single person is getting it because nobody took the time to do research. Nobody took the time to scout out the land before actually going and trying to take something over. And now because of that, you have the Sun card. The Sun card to me is, like I said, is that the deities, that Obatala, that high energy that is saying, no more, I retreat. I retreat from you because of your magic. No more. It's like you can call on me, you can offer sacrifices, you can slaughter the roosters, you can slaughter the chickens, you can slaughter the donkeys, you can slaughter whatever you want, And even when you're done with that, I will eat your offerings. I will take your offerings. I will enjoy your offerings. But watch how you get no manifestation. Watch how you get nothing from me because of what you've done. The only thing that I will give you right now is trouble and chaos, and everything in your life is falling apart. You will lose your job. You will lose. If the Spirit is even saying, as people jump out of this tower, he will cause injuries and sickness on these people, that he said that you will lose everything until your arrogance and everything is gone. The card at the bottom of the deck, which is I went so far, man. I be going so far on these readings. I don't be meaning to go this deep because I'm trying to get all the signs in here. But because of your arrogance, the card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about apprenticeship. Capricorn, I know you're finna hate this, but I gotta tell you the truth, and I gotta tell you exactly what Spirit is telling me to tell you. This is not gonna resonate with every Capricorn, but it's related to the Capricorn. It's related to the Capricorn witch. You're in judgment. Apprenticeship means that you are studying and you are under somebody. The person that you did spell work on, you are about to be their slave. You're about to be their servant. That the person that you did spell work on, Spirit is going to have it where you guys can even be married. That you can go into a union with this person and you will be under this person probably for the rest of your life because of the spell work and everything that you have done. That is the judgment. That you tampered with someone's free will. You tampered with someone's ego, trying to make them think that it was themselves, trying to control their mind. And Spirit is like, no, that shit is not gonna fly and it's not gonna work here. And everything in your life is going to be destroyed until he shatters your free will, until he shatters your ego, until he shatters your pride. And when you are finally on the floor, prostrated on the floor like King Nebuchadnezzar, when you are finally on the floor saying, Lord, I cannot take anymore. You have taken my life. You have destroyed the people around me. You have killed people around me. You have given them sickness and plagues. You have took money away from me. You have took everything from me. When you finally get on that floor and you finally say, God, I cannot take anymore, God is going to tell you, go to the person that you did this magic to and submit yourself to them and be their slave. That you are literally, this is literally a path that God is taking you, and you're going to be that person's footstool for the rest of your life. That is the judgment that God is speaking on you because of this dark magic that you have done. God is not happy and he is not pleased with this shit. And this is one of the reasons why he's out of here. Your deities is gone. You have no more Egun, spirit guides, and ancestors to call upon. They're all in suspension. You have no more deities to call upon. You have no one else that you can make sacrifices to try to influence somebody's free will. You have it no more. God said no more. Everything in your life is getting ready to be destroyed and is getting ready to be taken away from you. And the only thing that you're going to have when all of this is done, when people are in jail, people are in prison, people are sick, people are dying, you lost your job, your whole entire cult is dismantled. When all of this is said and done and you are in this heavy regret, the only thing that God is going to tell you when everything is said and done, go to this person and throw yourself on the floor, just like King Nebuchadnezzar. Prostrate yourself on the floor, to this person that you did this magic to, and you better do everything they say. You better be this person's slave. You better cook, you better clean, you better do this, you better do that. That this is your lot. This is your punishment. There is a cost. There is a cost to doing magic. There is a cost to doing this dark magic. People just think that they can just, I can just do magic and get away with it. Fuck no. Look at that. Challenges. Control. That's all that's going to be your lot. That is all that's going to be left of this. You're going to be controlled for the rest of your life because this is what you've done. This is the thing about karma. You literally tried to use magic to control somebody. You literally use magic to try to keep somebody in a box for your selfish needs and for your selfish purpose. And now because of that, for the rest of your life, you will be under man. You will be serving man. Boy, God is not playing in these readings. This is like a strong judgment because Scorpio was helpless in the reading. That Scorpio could not move forward because of everything that you've done. And there's a possibility that it was a Cancer involved in this as well, because Cancer, in one of the readings, it said that Cancer was doing magic. But it is a group of people that is doing magic. And Capricorn, you are the ringleader. You are the ringleader in doing this magic, and you are going to get thrown under the bus. These people in the cult is going to betray you. They're going to tell your secrets that they know that will get you locked up, that will get you into so much financial trouble, that everything is getting ready to come out. Disappointment is going to force you into hermit mode. It's going to throw off your control and your emotions. The moon card. The moon card is the deity. That the moon card is saying that I will shine light on every fucking thing that you have done. Is that you thought that because it was done at night that the light was not going to shine on this. But foolish of you not to realize that the moon is a light. And I have just as much power as the sun. And just like the sun can shine light on the things that has been done in the daylight, I have the power and authority to shine light on everything that has been done in the darkness. That you cannot cloak yourself. You cannot hide from me. That is what the spirit of this card is saying. You will not hide from me. Everything that you have done, I will show the world. Because this could be a public thing, public humiliation for you. And it will cause heartbreak. Because this is what this was all about. You were so greedy, Capricorn. You just think just because you see somebody walking and you like them and you're infatuated by them, that you can just do magic on anybody and everybody and get all the guys that you want. And now look at you, you're heartbroken. Swords that will never be able to be pulled out. And it's all because you mess with a powerful person. You didn't know. You rushed in not knowing who this person was that you were doing magic on. Not knowing that they were connected. You know, that's the thing about, it's like, look at this card. Spirit is saying, if you would have took the time to do the proper procedure, and if you would have did divination and stuff like that before doing this magic, you would have realized that your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your Igun was telling you no. They said, do not do this to this person. But you didn't. You didn't follow the procedures. You jumped in and did magic, trying to cause blockages in this person's life. You tried to cause emotional loss, block creativity. You tried to cause emptiness in their life. You tried to affect their self-love. You tried to repress their emotions, and you tried to repress their intuition. This is what you did with the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is what you wanted. You wanted this person helpless, not realizing that this was a starseed. This was an angel on earth. You do not realize how powerful some of these people are that you cannot perform witchcraft on them. You cannot perform witchcraft on God's anointed. God said that whoever I bless, no man can curse. And whoever I curse, no man can bless. And that's exactly what you're getting ready to realize, is that who you did magic on, God blessed, and you cannot undo that blessing because it was too high of a blessing. This is from Oludumare, Olarum, and Olafi. This is from the highest. They have the ultimate say-so. And so if they said it, who are you that is so low that think that they can change it? But now what you do not realize, whereas now I got to find my card. Now what you do not realize is that whoever God curses, no man can bless. You are about to be under a heavy curse after all of this stuff is destroyed in your life. See, you think that after all of this destruction, that it's going to be done. That God is about to come in and rip up everything. People about to go to prison. People about to be sick. People about to lose everything in their lives. Families is about to be dismantled. This cult is about to be dismantled. God is about to attack all of this. And when all of this is done, you're going to think in your mind, oh, this is the it. No, no, no. It's not it. Because for the rest of your life, you are going to be a servant. You're going to be a servant for the rest of your life. Because you're going to be cursed. And so don't get it twisted. This is just the punishment. This is just the punishment. But after the punishment, you still got the curse for what it is that you've done. You are literally falling in the pit that you dug for them. You're literally falling in that. The pit that you dug was death. The pit that you dug was to control and mess with somebody's mind and dream, and now yours is going to be messed with. And now you're going to go through death. Now you're going to go through prison. You're going to get all of this energy that you sent out in the universe. You created this energy. It started with you. It will end with you. All because you wanted to mess with someone that was highly protected. That was what I was going to say, because I'm just going everywhere. Man, Spirit is just like, Spirit is saying, if you would have took the time to do divination, you would have realized that this person was protected by multiple deities. Look at all of these stars. Look at all those stars. If you would have just simply did divination, you would have picked up on every last one of these stars. And then you would have picked up on this main deity that protects this person. You would have picked up on that. You would have picked up that this person is highly protected. But you didn't do it. You did not do it. You didn't want to do the work. You wanted to, hey, I hope this was worth it. I hope destroying this family to get what you need was worth it, because it's definitely coming at a very high cost. A very high cost. Capricorn, you're the devil. You are the devil. You caused an unnecessary ending, and you are now being judged for it.